Do you think there's something sweet about this photo? Maybe you should think again. The explosion of the deer population in North America is creating some serious problems. First, let's take a look at the numbers. Researchers estimate that when the first European settlers arrived in North America, there were between 23 and 34 million white-tailed deer. By the early 1900s, that number had dropped dramatically to between 300,000 and 500,000, largely due to market hunting. To help reestablish the deer population, many states enacted laws to prohibit interstate market trade. And while deer have become quite tame and live in urban and suburban areas, many of the deer's natural predators like bears and wolves have moved to more rural areas. Today, it is estimated that the deer population is up to 27 million, so you may ask yourself, what's the problem with that? Actually, many things. There are 1.5 million automobile accidents annually in America caused by deer collisions. These collisions result in 29,000 injuries and 150 deaths, and cost almost $1 billion in insurance claims. Deer also cause an estimated $1.2 billion in damage to agriculture, timber, and landscaping each year. Deer are also seriously damaging the forest understory. Some studies have even indicated that the deer foraging is destroying the habitat of many songbirds, thus greatly reducing their numbers. And for those animal lovers who think we should leave the poor deer alone and leave their numbers unchecked, many of these deer happen to be starving. How humane is that? And how about those disease-carrying deer ticks, which infect approximately 13,000 people each year with Lyme? So maybe, just maybe, Bambi isn't quite so cute after all.
While some will cry out about the damage caused by deer, there are those who work to support and maintain the presence of these lovely creatures. A single image can flood us with memories of passing a wooded area and by sheer luck, catching a glimpse of a real-life Bambi. As children, our natural instinct is to cherish our animal friends. Even the most jaded of humans can feel that heart tug as we catch a moment between a mother and her baby. We like to speak of the beauty of Mother Nature and the miracle of all her creatures, until these creatures cause problems that impact our needs, wants, and comfort. So the question remains, are the deer ultimately responsible for destroying the understory of our forests? Or are humans bulldozing animal habitats until only bare earth is left, to make way for our never-ending desire for more homes, more offices, more stores, more of everything that erodes the forest homes of these animals? There are deer-related accidents that cause injury, property damage, or death. However, the damage caused by deer seems small compared to that caused by someone changing a CD while driving, or texting a message to a friend, or driving while intoxicated. In fact, while deer-related accidents result in 150 deaths each year, this number pales in comparison to the 5,474 people killed and an estimated 448,000 injured in motor vehicle crashes that involved distracted driving. Even these numbers cannot compare to the staggering 17,000 deaths that occur each year due to driving while under the influence of alcohol. Perhaps the greatest threat of deer in our community is not what danger they pose to humans, but rather what danger humans pose for the deer. What can be done so we live in harmony and respect of nature, animals, and their habitats?
Archery is one of the safest, most efficient, and sustainable methods of deer population control on public and private property. But when you hunt in an area, it increases the risk of deer and vehicle collisions fivefold. Gonacon is a one-shot birth control vaccine for deer that produces infertility in both male and female deer. But Gonacon has serious limitations in the areas of expense and manpower. Deer have to be tranquilized, injected, and then tagged. Another option is natural predator reintroduction, such as wolves, bears, and lynx. But the lack of undeveloped space and proximity to millions of humans poses significant challenges. Or how about live capture and relocation to more suitable areas? Often, live capture and relocation poses a different kind of stress on the animal, and we are faced with a lack of more suitable land. Controlled public hunts using bow and arrow and/or shotguns are another alternative. But local jurisdictions often get in the way for the purposes of public safety, administrative costs, and humanity. Police sharpshooting is an option in areas where jurisdictions prohibit open public hunting. But sharpshooting can offer noise disturbances to nearby residences, and administrative costs and time are a concern. Baiting for sterilization in the form of food and/or salt licks at the deer's leisure has been used. But baiting draws deer together, which can increase the population and spread of disease. Venison for thought. Cute or nuisance? What are your thoughts? What will the impact be if we minimize the deer population? What if we do not? Will deer become an endangered species in the future? The near future? What is the best way to control the deer population? Should we let nature take its course? Should humans intervene? Which is better? Why? Post on your blog. Answer any of the previous questions presented and post your argument for or against on your blog. Happy blogging!